Good morning, Tansei. Shelly Rose May, art by the Métis Mama. And this morning I'm trying to finish some junk journals that I was working on. So in my last couple videos I had shared so I did these. These are canvas pads that I picked up from our local Dollar Tree. Or not Dollar Tree, Dollar Gate. 9 by 12. And they are literally just like canvas sheets. Which I didn't even know you could buy these like this until my friend Tamara told me about these. So what I had done once I discovered these is use them to make journals. And these are some of the covers that I did. So this is all just acrylic paint. So this one has like red, copper, turquoise, and black paint splatters. And this one, so they all do. Because I loved the color combinations, I just kept them the same. And I'm actually trying to fill an order. I already did these two junk journals, so I really love this yarn. It just suits perfectly with these journals. So it's just random pages in there. Okay, I don't like making mine too chunky. I keep them really simplistic. I also don't have time to put a lot of effort into the insides because I have a job now and I have a busy life. So so that's how they turned out, and I put some angel wings on these two. So now I need 8 more because I'm filling an order, and the person that ordered these, she wants 10? Yeah, 10. I'm so tired. Okay, let's put that there. So, I've run out of butterfly wings. So I thought, I had a couple ideas. I have this really beautiful painting, I think it's acrylic with, I'm not sure if that's charcoal or what, but it was done by my son, Kenny, in 2002, so 2002. So he would have been, let's see, around 11 at the time. So I've hung on to this for a while. It's so beautiful, and I always thought I'd frame it, but ever since I became an artist, I've been having fun using my kids' art in my work. So what we're going to do, I'm going to tear this in half, and we're going to make some butterfly wings because I'm out of butterfly wings. So we're going to do this. And I might have to do a little bit more, what do you call it? Fun stuff. Some more background work. Because some areas it's a little plain Jane, so I'm going to just set that one aside to dry. This one here though, it won't need as much work, so I can go right in, and but here it's a little sparse. way. It's kind of like a collaboration. Except my son doesn't know that I'm doing it. He's 34 now. Okay. We'll let that dry. And let's just go right in and make some butterfly wings now. I'm just gonna, they don't need to be very big because the covers of my journals aren't very big. So let's do this. And let's just dive right in here. Okay, let's go over here. And I'm just gonna there's one. And then I have some nice little pieces to do collage with, which will go into my little paper scrap basket over there. I gotta get my boys up. We're gonna go help my son. My 8-year-old goes to forest school, and they need firewood for their teepee. So they're wanting people to come and help. So we're gonna go help. So I gotta get I just made breakfast so we can eat before we go. So it's all hot and ready upstairs, waiting for the boys to eat. But they're not up yet, so I gotta wake them up. Okay, so there we go. We got 4 pairs, so that's a good start. We can do 4 journals with those wings. So let's get, so with my canvases, like I did in my last video, I just fold these in half. And I just cut them right down the center there. Next one. Same thing. Right down the center. And there we go. And then I also need bodies. I need some butterfly bodies. So I picked out, so I have okay, so I had this one, but it doesn't really go with the color, so I'm not going to use that one. I have some of this sheet left over. I have, let's see here. When I found that Katie Daisy book at the free church that was all warped and damaged, I took out some of the pages. This is really pretty. This would make a really great butterfly body too, so I could do that, but I'm not sure. And I could do, I like this one too with the colors. It's got like teepees on it. There's a picture of Sitting Bull. When I did Reiki years ago, he came to me when I was doing Reiki on this guy, and he was sitting down on the ground to the left of this young man, and he looked very stoic like this, but I couldn't really see his face. I didn't know it was him. And I told this young man, there's a Native American here. He's sitting down on the ground to the left of you. And I got the sense that he was not from Canada, but from the States, because I see in the scenery. And little did I know that that young man was a descendant of Sitting Bull, which was very cool. So I don't know if I want to cut that. Long story short. Okay. I have pages from this book. I love this artwork so much. It's so pretty. Look how gorgeous this is. It doesn't really go... Like, this really inspires me. It makes me want to do some drawings when I see stuff like this. So pretty, pretty, pretty. So probably not these ones, but these will make great junk journal pages, which is why I got this book to use for junk journaling. I think I'll go with this one. Okay. So we'll do... I want that to be part of the Butterfly Girl. So let's make a little body. Don't need it to be too big because these are not very big journals. So I'm going to fold this in half. Well, before we do that, I want to put a piece of paper down. And I have one right here. Where did it go? Where did you go, paper? Where are you? There you are. No, it's too small. Okay, a different one. Is this one too small? Nope. But it's not too small if I go this way. I just have to trim it. Do that. And I can always use those scrap papers in my fabric, my paper scrap paper basket. Okay. Here we go. Put on a good healthy portion of Mod Podge. Now, I find that this canvas does soak up the Mod Podge, so I have to put in a good amount, but I also don't want to overdo it because I forget, I got my blow dryer again at work. Okay, which I use a lot for my art. Okay, let's do it like this. There we go. And then I'm just going to trim this. I'm going to the thrift store today. We're going to hit the Valley Village in Red Deer. And Red Deer's like an hour's drive, an hour east of Rocky Mountain House, where I live, here in West Central Alberta, Canada. And Rocky has a population of, give or take, 7,000 people. So there's not a huge selection for clothing here, and I need to take my boys clothing shopping. So we're going to Red Deer, but before we go buy brand new clothes, we always go to the thrift store first. So we're going to go to Valley Village. And then we are going to go to Salvation Army. And if the other one is open, we'll go to that one too. I forget the name of it. Mission. Yep. I'm on a video. What? Papa's up there if he needs help. Can you wake up Messiah? Wake up Messiah. Yeah, he'll be right back. Okay. Let's do this side. And then we need some wings. And we need a face. Where are my faces? I feel like that one's too big, maybe, but let's try it. Might be okay. Okay, now get my brush again. Put some Mod Podge down. There we go. Okay. Now, if I had my blow dryer, I would blow dry this, and then I would take a marker or pen or whatever to this to outline it. But I don't have my blow dryer, so I'm just gonna leave it to dry, and I'll come back to it. But before I do that, she needs a word. I always like to add an inspirational word to my do me a favor and wake your brother up. Let's do this one. Blessed. That's a good word. Okay. And we will put it right here. I'm in the middle of making a video, so can it wait? Go get some clothes on, okay? We're gonna go chop firewood and look for firewood in the bush, I think. I'm not sure what she has planned for us. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm on the video, you guys. Come on. Give me a break. All right. Before I finish this one off, I want to take my blue pen right here. Because she's got blue in her wing there, I like to add some blue to pick up on that. And then who knows, I may go around with a blue pen, I might go around with turquoise, or I won't do purple because I just love these pens so much. I talked about them on my last video or the video before. They're just cheap dollar store pens. This one's turquoise, this one's purple, and of course I got royal blue. They didn't cost that much and they work amazing. And the pigment on them is so strong. Whereas these ones I got off of Amazon haul, and the pigment on them isn't the greatest. Like, some of them are better than others, but I'm not overly impressed with these. So yeah, anyways. Okay, so we're gonna let that one dry. And then I have to do all these ones still. Put paper down on here, but I gotta get these guys ready. So I have to go soon. Anyways, here's another project I've been working on. I bought these at Red Apple last year on clearance after Christmas. I actually got 3 of them, and I gifted one to a friend, and I had every intention of redoing them completely, but I kind of got a little bit lazy this year and I didn't do that, so I kind of got uninspired, I guess. But I decided, oh, let's just try to get her done. So all I did was I put one of my faces on it. They come with hearts. Where are the hearts? So they were holding hearts here. So instead, I'm going to have her holding a medicine wheel, which is very much part of our cultural teachings. I thought would be better. I feel like this one, I might have to redo the wheel. It looks like I got a little something on this white. Or I can just paint over it, and then seal it in. And then I painted the feet like she's wearing black slippers or whatever, shoes. But I need a wire. I went and threw the wire out. I should have kept it. I shouldn't have done that, but I can just put a new wire on. And here's some wire that I can use, but I feel like I need to paint over that a little bit. Let's get some white paint. I'm just gonna repaint this medicine wheel. Just the white part. Can't believe it's November already. I am glad Halloween is over. I don't know, every year I become less and less interested in Halloween. I didn't even do any Halloween themed artwork this year. I just don't care for it like I used to when I was a kid. I don't know why. Even as an adult, I always loved Halloween, and now I don't really like it that much. I don't know why. Just getting out of it, I guess. Okay, there, that looks much better. So I have to wait for that to dry, and then I can seal over top of it with some Mod Podge, and then I can use my wire to hang it off of here. And then she's pretty much done. I just outlined underneath her chin with this fine tip Sharpie, just so her face pops out more. And I could give her like a little necklace too. And I'm known for writing words on my artwork. So I'll probably write something on her here, like peace, or something. Healing, spirit, whatever. But that one will be done, and then I have to do this one. So she needs a face and a medicine wheel. And these hearts will just get thrown in my bin of random art supplies for other people to use when they do my spiritual workshops. And there they go. So that's that. The other thing I wanted to share was I got a beautiful note from, I was supposed to do a workshop in Lloydminster And I got sick, and then I was sick for like 3 weeks, and I couldn't do much of anything. But the lovely woman who I connected with sent me some goodies that she used to be her sister's. Her late twin sister used to be an artist as well. And so these were some of the things that were in her late sister's stash that she wanted to share with me. Like, how beautiful is that? You know, I'm like seriously honored to receive these special supplies from her late sister, and these are really beautiful. These would make a great background on some kind of a mixed media piece. Love those so much. We got some more stickers here with words and numbers. Those are always handy for different things. And we got some more lovely stickers here. These are really pretty. These would be great for junk journaling. Another one. Vintage jewel stickers. Those would be fun to stick on a spirit doll or use in a junk journal. More of these Shopkins stickers. I love Shopkins, actually. They're so cute. They're really fun. Again, these are really great for my mini junk journals. These are the kind of stuff that I like to put in my mini junk journal kits. So all my small little things go in here so that I can add them to my junk journals. And then she also sent me some stamps. These are really beautiful. And some tobacco. Hi, thank you for that. Some random chip agate, Montana agate. Very beautiful. Those would be fun for something. And these are really awesome sequins because I was actually going to buy myself some sequins because I wanted to make some different style of fabric beads. That my friend was showing me her beautiful fabric beads, which I wish I could show you one right now, but she didn't want to sell them yet. So I'm going to try and make one with these sequins, and then I'll show you the process in a video. Maybe I'll do it with you guys and we'll figure it out together. But that was really thoughtful of Tammy to send me these things. I really appreciate it, and I'm really honored to receive a very small portion of your sister's passion and heart that she had when she was here doing her earth walk. It's really amazing to me, like, that people are so generous at times for things that mean a lot to them. Like, I get gifts of all kinds of stuff from people, and the fact that she's willing to part with some of her sister's things, that her twin sister who she lost, is really meaningful. So I want to make sure that I use these in a really beautiful piece of art. These will definitely go into junk journals, and then I'm not sure yet where these will go, but we'll find something fun to do with those, and these will go on fabric beads. So I'm going to have a lot of fun, and I'm going to think of your sister, Tammy, if you watch this video, while I'm creating, and just say gratitude to her and to you for just, you know, blessing me with these little trinkets of goodies. I really appreciate it so much. Honestly, I don't even know what to say sometimes when people give me stuff, because sometimes it's overwhelming, because like just, I'm just me, you know, like I'm nobody. I'm just me, and people think of me and want to give me things, and that means a lot to me that they would do that. So yeah, I don't know what to say, but I'm grateful. Thank you. And then she gave me some tobacco, and if you don't know this already, I'll leave you guys with this teaching. In our teachings, tobacco carries the teaching of respect, reciprocity, and gratitude. Sage, can you keep it down a minute? I'm in the middle of a video. And so tobacco, I'll just pull this out. This is real tobacco, by the way. Tobacco is said to be the first medicine that Creator gave us. And tobacco actually contains alkaloids, which is an activating chemical. So when you pair tobacco with other herbs, it actually strengthens their properties. It's a really powerful medicine, and this plant has been commercialized and attacked spiritually by the colonial system intentionally. There's a reason why they fill it with toxins. This is a sacred medicine, and when you smoke it, you're actually in ceremony and you're calling in the ancestors and spirit when you smoke. So a lot of our medicines and teachings have been colonized and lost, but they're not lost completely, because we can reactivate our ancestral memory by ceremony, through ceremony, and we can, and that's what I do, because art is a ceremony. When I am creating and medicine picking, cooking, whatever ceremony it is that you align with, you can reactivate your ancestral memory. So even though the lovely people in positions of authority who like to what do you call it, abuse our sacred medicines. The truth is slowly trickling out about how these plants are our helpers, and how they how Indigenous people have used them is sacred knowledge, and this knowledge is coming back through all the star seeds and light workers and so forth that are here revitalizing Indigenous ways of knowing. We're all Indigenous people, and we all have this knowledge deep within our ancestral memory. A lot of us have just forgotten. So that's my teaching for today. So thank you for watching. And yeah, and when you come to my channel, just remember, it's not always going to be about art, but mostly it will be. But once in a while, I like to throw in a little bit of Indigenous teachings. So thanks for watching, you guys.